Hello, 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 dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. As always, guys, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel, and if you haven't done so, I encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, all that information can be found down below in the description. So, Leo, this is your reading, and again, guys, these are general readings, so only take whatever applies and leave the rest. Games. We have this energy of games around you this week. Who's playing games? What games are you playing? Who's playing what player are you, etc. This is kind of like all the things that are running through your head. You may feel that somebody's playing some type of game with you, whether this is romantically or platonically, it doesn't really matter. If this is within your spirituality, some of you feel like you're being tested in some way and you're trying to win the game. Remember, the game is not about winning. The game is about learning, is about evolving, right? And that is when you truly win, right? There is no there is no like little prize that is going to be given to you when it comes to that. So some of you again are in this energy of trying to figure out a game or trying to figure out you're just trying to figure something out. There is a sense of like, okay, where do I stand? And I'm sorry, I got distracted by the flame real quick, but it's just are you guys getting distracted by something? Because again, it's like you guys are playing a game, but then it's like you're here, right? You're focused. I'm super focused on trying to see, trying to get the message. And then it's like the flame, or all of a sudden I can see actually the flame coming through like above the cup. And then I'm getting distracted like, okay, the flame. I want to pay attention to the flame. So maybe a lot of you, this is an energy that you have to kind of redirect your attention to the game that you're playing and not the game that someone else is playing or the game that somebody else is waving around in front of you. Stay focused and stay determined, right? Everybody has a path to walk, right? And for some people, it may seem to you that it has come very easy and that they're so lucky and that they're so that. I'm going to stop you right there. You do not know what that person's path has truly been like. Right? You do not know what trials, tribulations, etc. that person has actually experienced. Yes, there are people that share parts of what it is that they have experienced, but not their entire story. So you're being asked to focus on your game, right? Your life. What part is it that you're playing, right? Are you just an extra character in your own life, or are you the one actually leading the game? Because a lot of you may be getting distracted with what other people are doing. And then you're becoming an extra not just in their games, but also in yours. Because then you're allowing somebody else to take the lead in your game. When we focus all of our energy and time outside of ourselves, that leaves room, literally, for someone else to come and take control of our lives. And if you get it, you get it. I'm not going to go into details, and I'm not trying to offend anyone or anything like that. But again, these are just quick messages, right? So let's put it this way. If I am so worried or so concerned about, what my sister, my father, my brother, whoever it is doing, and how do I solve their issues, right? Then there are things that are going to occur in my life that I'm not going to see coming because I am super focused on someone else, right? This can be somebody doing something towards me. This can be somebody taking something from me. At that point, they become the leader in the game of my life. So as much as it's admirable about you wanting to help and assist others, you have to always make sure that you're leading the game in your life. Because only by leading your own game are you then able to assist others in theirs. Why are you guys trying to face me? So we have the Three of Cups, Lord of Abundance. King of Swords, Prince of the Chariot of Winds. And then we have the Seven of Swords, Lord of Unstable Effort. So a lot of you are wanting to achieve something with your game. You're trying to win a certain game, but it almost feels like every effort that you put in seems to not be working. Now, I don't know why this is specifically coming in, but let's put it this way. And this is something that to me, the way that I see it is very simple, right? It's I guess understandable or relatable. Let's say I decide that I want to pray for you, or I want to set an intention to focus on your energy, right? To send you healing energy, to send you strength, to send you wisdom, right? For those of you that do not like the word prayer, because I know everybody's into different things, right? If I am purely doing that with the intention to benefit me, well, I hope that I hope that Leo finds wisdom so that I can receive. I hope that Leo finds strength so that I can receive. I'm not doing it pure of heart. I'm doing it solely for my own benefit. And when you do something in that matter, you're not just robbing yourself of everything that you're trying to bring in or attract, but you're really setting your vibration and your frequency really low, right? If I ever sit down and and I talk about this a lot, there are times where I would be woken up in the middle of the night for whatever, right? To sit down, meditate, pray, whatever it is at that moment in time, for a specific situation, right? Whether it's a disease, whether it's a behavior, whether it's whatever it is. And whenever I started that, I said, I'm like, I do not know who this is for, but I hope that you find, and I lead with whatever it is that's coming from within me. And when I am done, I am done. Right? And every time that the only reason why I'm sharing it is not about getting credit. It's about the fact that when I do that, I don't go into, I am losing sleep and I'm doing this, so I better get something in return. No. That's not what it's being in service of others is, right? But because I know who I am and I know where I am guided to go, right? What my path looks like, not exactly 100%, but I'm getting there, right? Because every time we take a step forward, it starts to change, right? There's this effect that starts to show you more and more, right? But the more obedient that I am with what it is that Spirit is asking me to do in service to others, right? Without any agenda behind it of what I can gain, the more the game seems to work in my favor. You know what I'm saying? So for those of you that are if you are doing something, like whether you're praying or again setting an intention or whatever, to assist someone, but you're focused on what you're gonna gain from it, stop doing that. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and let's pull out because when you focus on what it is that you can gain, right? Like, oh, what am I going to get out of this? You're basically telling the universe, you're telling Spirit that you lack of it. And you're going to continue lacking of it. So your love energy card is abundance. And again, this can be any type of relationship, romantic, platonic, spirituality. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. Be in a blissful energy. Be in an energy of being grateful for where it is that you are at this moment in time. What it is that you have learned. What you have overcome. And stop focusing so much on what other people are doing, right? And I always say this, like, there are a lot of things that come to my attention, right? And I sit there and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna sit with this one for a few minutes, and I'm gonna send them some strength or whatever it is. I'm gonna pray for them, whatever it may be, just solely so that they can start on their path, or so that they can see it, but nothing in relation to me, because it's not my, it's not mine. If that makes any sense. Whenever you're trying to take something away from someone, anyone's blessings or anyone's anything, at the end of the day, all you do is rob yourself of it. So whatever it is that you're doing, it's not meant for you to brag about it. Right? If I wanted to brag about everything that I do, I mean, I'll be on YouTube 24/7. And I'm being honest. It's not even about bragging. I'm just being honest. You know, there's certain things that when you're moved to do something, you're moved to do it in private. At that moment, and it's about learning to immerse yourself within that energy, that given moment. So give me a closing message, Spirit, for Leo. What do you need to release? The waning moon. What is it that you have to release in order to allow this abundance to come in? What is it that you have to release in order to allow yourself to feel like you're in control of your life, like you're in control of the game that you're playing? And for a lot of you, that is that expectation. You have a lot of expectations, and that's why sometimes you find yourself over giving or over exerting yourself and not seeing anything in return, because you're doing that from a selfish type of place. Now that is, and again, there's no judgment here, guys. We have all done it in different areas of our lives. It is what it is. But it's like, we're not talking about you going to work and expecting to get paid. Obviously you're providing a service, so you're expecting to get paid whatever was agreed upon. That is not what I'm talking about. Well, guys, sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing. Guys, take care. Love you all. Mwah. Bye-bye.